Hello, 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 my little envies, and welcome back to the channel. Oh my god, it is that time again for Crystal or Cole, baby. Yes, this is where we are going to be tooting or booting, essentially, the looks of the girls from this premiere episode of RuPaul's Drag Race Season 18. So get your popcorn, get your poppers, and let's get into it. So for this week's challenge, the girls had to dive into the Drag Race vault and find some goodies from previous challenge, previous queens, things left behind that they are just keeping in the vault at Drag Race, baby, because, you know, there's that warehouse is big. They got a lot of them, and there's a lot of things going on behind the scenes that y'all don't know about. So there's a lot to go through. Okay, up first, it is Athena Dion. Okay, Miss Athena Dion. She is working with, it looks like some, like, shower curtain materials. She went with this like green and pink, and there's a little bit of purple hues, I think, in there for this color palette. Good thing she has some big hair on because it just balances out the proportions at the skirt. It's coming out. I think she put like a hula hoop in there to give it something. I do wish this look had like gloves. I know that sounds crazy, but I feel like instead of making the bow for the hair, maybe having like a lot more volume at the top of the silhouette would have been cool, like a ruffle puff sleeve, maybe off the shoulder moment, or even again like a glove with a ruffle at the top of it. Who knows? I do think the look is really cute. Definitely getting a crystal from me, but I definitely think it could have been elevated in some areas. And this shoe, what is this shoe, Athena? I know you have better shoes than this, Sister Fish. Okay, up next on the list, we have Miss Brier Blush. Okay, Miss Brier, I like this. She came in and she had a corset base. She found some like pink tights, or maybe she had them. And then she embellished it. It's kind of giving like Cheshire Cat, so I get the vision that she was going for. Very pussycat, burlesque cat, but I definitely see Cheshire. I don't think it's anything great. I don't think it's anything grand. I definitely think it's good. A very tasteful corset with loofahs on the hips, dare I say so. I really do like the hair choice that Brier chose with this, just because it fits the silhouette perfectly. It's definitely a crystal. It's not getting Cole, but it's just not something that I would particularly have made for this challenge. Again, this is unconventional materials, so when you're doing this challenge, you want to go for things that you can like sew with, and you can't really sew with loofahs. So she did good with what, you know, materials she had to work with. Up next on the list, we have Sierra Mist. Okay, Sierra, now this is actually cute. I do think it's a little ill-fitting in the top portion, the yellow. It looks a little baggy in the arms and the sleeves in this photo that I'm looking at, but overall it's really cool. The like concept is great. I get this like punk rocker futuristic kind of look from it. The like armor is really cool. I don't know if she made the corset or found it or what it's made out of. Realistically, it looks really cool. She's a ookie spooky kooky girl who's gonna paint herself, and I love that she's blue. And when you paint yourself different colors, it's very difficult, which I've done before. You just have to like really find the correct products and melt them really well, and her makeup looks really, really good here. I will say it looks really smooth. The blend is really great, and I've seen her be painted in color in person, and she does a great job, and it looks really, really smooth. So great job. I actually really like this. I get this a crystal. Miss Sierra Mist, you get a crystal this week. Fabulous. Up next, we have Miss Darlene Mitchell. Okay, Darlene. This is actually cute. She's doing this like baby skirt, baby like doll vibes. I very much see the silhouette that she was going for, aka not really having a shape, which I can like get down with in certain types of looks, because this is like an aesthetic. She has the cute little like, I think it looks like a blanket, like plushie or like pillows that it's made out of. Overall, I do really, really enjoy this look. If I were to make it, I would have made it a little longer, but I get what she was going for without the like having the shape. Was going for like a more like top heavy symmetrical look, which I enjoy. Overall, Mrs. Darlene Mitchell gets a crystal. Alright, we are putting the pedal to the metal and lighting the stage on fire, baby. It is Miss Didi Fuego. Okay, Didi, I actually don't mind this. I get the like vibes that she was going for. Again, we're working with unconventional materials, y'all. You have to be realistic of that. So she literally has what looks like tinfoil or like a tarp that would be like a flame retardant tarp. I think that's what it is. The outfit looks like it's corseted, and if I see correctly, it looks like it has a lot of shape to it, which is really, really fab. So if she did like bone a corset and shit like that, that's kind of sickening. I like the silhouette of this. Imagine this in like an actual like chiffon fabric. It would be beautiful, and y'all would be living for this. It's just because it's fucking tinfoil that it looks like baked potato couture. I give this a crystal, actually, so I'm living. So Didi looks great. I think the styling is good. I don't like love the hair choices that she went with, but overall I think the silhouette is really pretty. Okay, up next we have Miss Discord Adams. Okay, Discord, I fucking live for this. I live for this. I hated your promo, but I live for this. If this is some of the shit you can create, your mind is amazing. But oh my god, I really do believe that your walk knocked you out of the top this week. I really do. Because if I were to, it's just beautiful. This is like gorgeous. The proportions of the pampas grass and then the little gold detailing you did on it was absolutely stunning. I loved your makeup this week. I loved the hair combination. Clock the shoes are her promo shoes, so she definitely loves the shoe, you can tell. And yeah, I think it's absolutely stunning. I also think that your tattoos like fully elevate to your looks, because like if you didn't have the tattoos, I don't think this would be as great as it is, but it just like puts a whole nother portion of the look like together, and it's just absolutely amazing. This is a hardcore, sparkly, shining crystal. Ding! But again, that walk. Lean with it, rock with it. Okay. Miss Jane Jones. Now, I know Miss Jane Jones is very creative. I know that bitch can sew. So I'm excited to see what she does with, again, these design challenges that give you actual materials. This is an unconventional one, so she's working with God knows what. This is great. She made a fully looked like a corseted bustier top with a very fitted short little skirt and a blazer jacket. It's cohesive head to toe. I love that she went in and spray painted it, because if you don't know, when you're at Drag Race, you are allowed to like spray paint your design challenge look, especially the unconventional ones. We're aware of that from my season last year with Lexi and Anya. Who spray painted my outfit? My pink and yellow look, I spray painted a bunch of shit that wasn't pink and yellow to make it pink and yellow to put it on that for the unconventional ball challenge. So yeah, think creatively, out of the box. I love this. I think this is great. I think the silhouette is really fab. I think the construction is great. I love the hair choice. I think it fits perfectly. And her makeup is stunning. Jane has a beautiful mug. So I give this a absolute crystal, Jane. Fabulous. Up next, we have from the house of Dion, Miss Juicy Love Dion. Okay, Juicy, I adore you, Juicy, and I know you have some great looks, but this is just, there are way too many bra and skirts, bra panty combos on the runway. I think there's like 3 or 4 of them. We did a patometer for last Crystal and Cole. Let's do a bra and a skirt o-meter now. So Sam, do a little bra and a skirt emoji, and we'll count how many we have. So 1 bra and skirt combo for the design challenge runway, counting Miss Juicy Love Dion. I actually like love the choices she went with. I don't know what the fabric is. It almost looks like those, I have them, I think. They're like fans that have like fabric on the end of them that you can like flow, that are like ombre like that. It looks like she went with that and used that as material, which is smart. It's a beautiful material, but it doesn't look like she had enough material. I love the shaping of the bra. Maybe if the skirt was like long and elongated and hit the ground, and then she also had the chiffon flowing and maybe like a flowing head wrap as well. Her styling choices are really great. I just don't think that the look overall is anything grand. It's cute. It's a bra and a skirt. Ah! Okay, I give Juicy a call. I'm sorry. I'm not living for it. It's just basic. It's just too basic for me for the design challenge. Sorry, Juicy. Ah! Okay, up next on the runway, we have Miss Kenya Pleaser. And let me tell you, Miss Kenya definitely pleases me. This bitch is the confessional queen of the season. Let me tell you, she's probably gonna be like Corey King and have the most confessionals. But she is fucking funny. This bitch is funny. She is charismatic. She knows what she's doing. And I know that this bitch can sew because she sewed her entrance look. So like, that's just, again, saying like, you don't know what the girls can make with real materials. This is unconventional. We're gonna add another tick mark to the bra and skirt o-meter because this is another bra and skirt on the runway. So unfortunately, I'm not living. Again, this is definitely getting a Cole. But one thing about Miss Kenya is she's gonna sell whatever the fuck she's wearing on the runway because she's up to like. So that's one thing about Miss Kenya is she's gonna serve the outfit, whether she knows it's good or not. Okay, up next on the runway, we have Miss Mandy Mango from Philadelphia. I know Miss Mandy, and y'all might be seeing her on the channel very soon. But I hate this look. Mandy, I love you so much, but this look is, I see what you were going for, and I really think that it could have been great. It's just like the placements and the silhouette, and it's not correctly done. And I can tell you weren't living for it on the runway. You kind of like hide it when you're modeling. So unfortunately, this gets a Cole. But the look that you just made and you posted on your Instagram is actually a crystal. So Sam put a picture of that in. It's actually cute. I don't love the choice of like matte placement. I think that you could have like done like a different silhouette on the skirt instead of having this like puffy, weird silhouette, and then the flowers just hanging don't really fit the vibe. You've just concentrated all those flowers at the bottom, at the top of the bust, to create a cascading effect upwards. Mandy, I love you. But I don't like the look, so this gets a call. Up next on the runway, we have Miss Mia Star. Anyway, Mia Star, I live for this actually. It's definitely giving the Cardi B album cover, and I think the silhouette is really, really fun. I love the playfulness of the like collar to the proportions on the hip. I do think it's kind of a little basic with just a corset, but it's definitely elevated because of the black and white combination. I think that that's where she like brought like a little bit more creativity. She thought, you know, Cardi's here, let's fucking do this shit, girl. Let's go balls to the walls and recreate a look of hers with whatever I got here in unconventionalness. I actually give this a crystal. It's definitely a safe crystal, but it's a crystal. Silhouette's really nice. She has shape. She looks great. I know this bitch loves to wear her titties. I really want to see her without this titty bib like once. So I hope that in the next coming looks that she doesn't rely on the breastplate. I used to, but not anymore. Up next to the runway, we have Miss Mikey Meeks. Mikey, I actually really like this. This is cute. It's definitely giving that season 2 Gone with the Windows challenge. It looks like curtains. So I like this. The silhouette is nice. She made an actual dress. It's not a bra and skirt. It's not look like it's put on a corset. It looked like she actually made a dress and a garment that might have a zipper in the back. I like the choices of fabric with the juxtaposition of the blue at the bust and this champagne gold draped across the rest of the bottom half. I think the shoe is a good choice. Mikey is literally 2 apples tall, so she is very, very little. So she definitely sometimes needs to wear a taller shoe or something that is going to elongate her leg. But I do like the shoe choice with this. The hard thing about on this new runway and this new stage is black hair like disappeared. So I can't even see her hair in this photo, but I know she looks fab. She looks gorgeous. I give Mikey a crystal this week. So yeah, absolutely gorgeous Mikey. Very well done. I think it's really tasteful. I think it's like a high crystal. I think she was like on the higher portion of the girls for safe. All right, up next we have Miss Nene Coco, and you can't spell her name without icon. Okay. We're gonna put another tick mark for the bra and skirt combo on the runway, so that's 3 now. However, this is the best one out of the 3 because it has a fun and really, really cool geometric shape. Miss Nene, I really do enjoy this look. I do think your styling choices were phenomenal. Love this hair. Please send me whoever did this hair because I need to hit them up. It is gorgeous and the color is stunning on you. Shoes look great. Love the like silver crystal jewelry accessories. I like the choker. I definitely think you could have done a little bit more with the top. Maybe like following the paper around to the back a little bit more because it just looks like just the 2 cups in the front, so I'm not loving that, but really, really cool for what you did with literally paper materials. So I definitely give this a crystal. This is fab. I do live for this. And last but not least, and the best of the fucking week, and right off the bat, this Vita Vonte star. Oh my god. Girl, you ate this challenge up! This is what you do with an unconventional challenge material. Because she went with something that is fabric. She said, I see a bunch of fucking umbrellas. Let's grab these umbrellas. You pop that shit right off the wire. You have these big hoop skirts. So she didn't have to do much work for this because that's literally pieces of fabric that she just plastered together. But the geometric shape of this and the black and white silhouette and then her styling is just so good. She did a fabulous job with this, and her presentation on the runway was absolutely gorgeous. Vita, this is my favorite look of the week. Hands down, you are the winner of this challenge for me. Absolutely phenomenal. Vita, this week, you are getting a mother-tucking sparkling diamond, baby! That's gonna be my shoot. Sparkling diamond is like the toppity top you can get. Fucking, this shit is fucking fabulous. I live for this. This is gorgeous. So yeah, Vita, you're getting the sparkling diamond of the week this week. I'm obsessed. Would wear this hands down. Fabulous choices. Fabulous all around. Mwah. Chef's kiss. Alright, y'all, I hope you enjoyed this week's video. Make sure you stay up to date every week on the channel where I will be doing a crystal or cult so you can check out what's going on. And yeah, I hope you're doing absolutely amazing. I hope you have a happy new year and you are celebrating 2026 because shit is fucking crazy. So, you know, just keep your head on and do good. Just a reminder, we only have 2 more weeks left of the Diamond Race, baby. We are almost at the end. The top 4 is going to be battling it out in the semi-finale next week to be seen who is going to be making it into the top 3 for the finale. So if you are in the tri-state area, make sure you go ahead to thediamondrace.com and get yourself a ticket and come out in person and see these divas battle it out. And if not, make sure you stay up to date on the YouTube channel where you can catch the episodes weekly. Make sure you're following me on all social media platforms at The Crystal Envy because I am the one and only baby. That is Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Venmo, PayPal, Cash App, all the above, baby. Okay, tip a girl, baby. My birthday's coming up. Clock that T. Alright everyone, I love you so much. I will see you next time on the channel. Mwah! Bye my little envies.